We're on the scene now, and tonight, Juno Award-winning Maritime singer-songwriter Rose Cousins, very popular.
Her music is known for holding space for big feelings, and her latest album is no exception. Tonight she shares the story behind her new album, Conditions of Love, Volume 1.
That's how long I've waited for your love.
I saw an independent Canadian film on an Air Canada flight home from Calgary, and it was called Wildhood. There was a character in that movie that said, "Love has conditions, I guess." And I was like, whew.
On Conditions of Love Volume 1, Rose Cousins is once again guiding listeners straight into the heart.
I think the album is an examination of some of the various types of love, whether it's romantic or familial, or self, and grief is tied into that, and longing is tied into that. And I think maybe a theme that runs through it is acceptance, which is really hard.
I believe in love.
The album cover, like most things with the record, everything was pretty local.
It was co-produced with longtime collaborator Joshua Van Tassel.
He's so amazing, and he's very tender, and he's an exceptional listener. So he would help influence the air around each song.
The project was mostly recorded here, in her Halifax home.
Once I got this piano in here, it's my first ever piano, like whole real piano. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be a piano record.
Her fans helped bring the album to life, raising over $50,000 through Kickstarter, a tradition of support that's been with her from the very beginning.
And it's overwhelming and incredible. And I'm terrified every time I do it, and I'm amazed every time I do it.
Harrington, Rose's constant companion, also played a quiet role in the making of the record.
I think Harrington is one of the best conditions of love that has been added to my life in the last 5 years. It feels nice to be responsible for another living thing and to be greeted with joy every time.
Cousins is now bringing her new work on the road, with shows across the Maritimes this week.
I think this record is both intimate and expansive, I think, in comparison to the other ones. And that's how I'm describing it, and that's kind of how it feels when you listen to it, but also I think the show is like that too. It's been really lovely to play live and very intimate and very atmospheric. So I think it'll probably be pretty emotional.
Conditions of Love Volume 1 is available now. Rose says she hopes people find themselves somewhere in the record.
Maybe they find relief, maybe they find understanding, maybe they just feel like a little bit less alone.
It sounds good. Lots of opportunity for people around here to see her.
Yes, yes, and I know there are some tickets left for some shows, but they're low, so if you want to see her, get them quickly. She's going to be in Charlottetown. She's going to be on Prince Edward Island, where she is originally from. That's April 16th, and then the 17th, she'll be here in Halifax at the Rebecca Cohen. April 18th, she's going to be in Moncton at the Capitol Theatre, and then April 19th, she'll be in St. John at the Imperial Theatre. So we've put a link to Rose's website on our website, but lots of opportunity to see her in the Maritimes this week, so get on it.
Hitting those soft cedars around the region. That's great. You did the story about Joel Plaskett's birthday album, right?
Yes.
Sort of. She's on that?
And she has a song on that too, yeah. Yeah, she is so amazing.
Yeah. If you get a chance, go see her.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow night.